All right, guys, we got to talk about ClearValue tax in today's video because once again, he is offering a portion of his channel to his fans, and I feel like I've been pretty vocal about it. Something about this doesn't feel right, and that's why I'm making this video. By the way, just full disclosure, I've met ClearValue tax in person. I have his number. I think he's a cool guy. I like his channel a lot, but I would hope that he respects the fact, and to anybody, I think you guys know, I'm going to always give my honest opinion, right? Whether I like you or whether I met you or not. And even though I think ClearValue Tax is a good guy, and I think he's one of the better finance guys on YouTube, this whole thing just really sketches me out. I mean, it's one of those things where I can't definitively say that I can prove that there's anything wrong with this, but I think this is one of those things where I just really want you guys to use common sense. Now, if you're a fan of ClearValue Tax and you're like, hey, I've got some extra money, I'm just going to go ahead and buy a percentage of his channel so I can support him, then that's fine. I have no issue with you doing that. I think the worrying part comes from the people who might be naive and might put a little bit more money into this than they can handle. And honestly, I'm at the point now where I'm kind of done doing the whole, going after people thing, because honestly, it just doesn't work. I mean, there's just always going to be new suckers who are going to fall for stuff. And no matter how hard you try to help people, you're going to end up being looked at as the bad guy. So I'm kind of done with that. I'm more so just giving my opinion here. That's really all I'm doing here. I'm not telling you not to do it, whatever. I'm just giving my opinion. I think one of the biggest red flags for this thing right here is the fact that there's another YouTuber who, to me, is just a disgusting person. I really don't like him. Stock Mo is also doing it. I think that's one of the number one biggest red flags. If this is such a trustworthy and good thing to do, why is Stock Mo in it? And I want to explain to you guys the deeper reason behind this, right? Now, is it possible that ClearValue Tax is giving a percentage of his channel to his fans out of the kindness of his heart with no sort of financial incentive or trying to make any sort of money? Yes, there's a possibility, yes. However, would Stock Mo do something like that? Absolutely not. I've been watching Stock Mo for a long time. I've been covering Stock Mo for a long time on my channel. Everything in my experience with watching his channel and just kind of seeing some of the things that he's done, Stock Mo is not the type of person who would do anything to help anybody out of the goodness of his heart. And I'm just being honest. Stock Mo is Ryan Manowski, whatever his name is. He's the type of person where anything he gets into, it's to make money. And Tom Nash is the same way, by the way. Those are two people, and I would throw me Kevin in there too. Those are three people that I could definitively say everything that they do when it comes to offering certain things for their fans or any sort of financial offering or thing you got to sign up for, or course sale or whatever, it's all for their own financial benefit. Stock Mo, Tom Nash, and me, Kevin, are businessmen. They are not helpers of the public. They are not financial experts who want to both make money and help people. That is my honest opinion. And so what's so concerning about what ClearValue Tax is doing is the fact that Stock Mo is in it. The fact that Stock Mo is doing it now, because they're with the same company. ClearValue Tax is with this company called Gigastar, which pretty much is based out of Chicago. And Stock Mo is with the exact same company. And there's another guy named Joseph something with an H. He's like a CFA too, I think. Joseph CFA, I think is his name. Whatever. There's another YouTuber with a huge following who's doing this too. And that's where it gets concerning to me, because I think what Gigastar's plan is to basically find all the big creators and basically get them to partner with them and sell a portion of their channel to their fans. Well, this is where I say you've got to use some common sense here. Why would a YouTuber who's making a bunch of money sell a portion of their channel to their fans? I'm just saying, guys, common sense should tell you their goal is to make money. And if you're going into this and you're buying a portion of their channel and you accept the fact that, hey, I'm helping this guy make money off me, then I have no problem with that, as long as you know that. But I just want to make sure that everybody fully understands what you're getting yourselves into. I made a video on this before. I actually spoke on the phone. This video came out like 4 months ago when ClearValue Tax first did this the first time, where he said he was offering 10% of his YouTube channel revenue to his fans. Now he's doing 20%. I spoke on the phone with him and we literally talked about everything. And, this whole thing just, it feels weird. When I spoke to ClearValue Tax, one of the things that he brought up was the fact that when you buy a portion of his channel, you're buying something called channel revenue tokens, which in my opinion is something that was just made out of thin air. That's what it feels like to me. It almost feels like a cryptocurrency almost. It's like basically Gigastar and whatever YouTube channel, it could either be Stockmo or ClearValue Tax, they basically created tokens out of thin air. That is literally what happened. They created tokens out of thin air, which represents or is supposed to represent the future revenues of their channel. And you're supposed to be able to invest in this and make money. So the way it works is you buy the channel revenue tokens for however much it costs. And I have no idea how the creator is making money in this, but I'm sure there's some way that they're doing it. One thing I do know is that Gigastar, which is like kind of like the intermediary in all of this, they are making money. They charge a fee, and that is how their money gets made. When you buy these tokens or whatever, they do charge a fee. The other concern that I really had is the only way you can basically get your money in this is basically through crypto. Like that is how they're doing it. Gigastar is a blockchain company. So they're using cryptocurrency. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure they're using a stable coin. I think they're using USDC. And that's a worry too, because with USDC, there's a risk that it could depeg. We've seen stable coins depeg before. If that stable coin collapses, well, your money's going to be worth a lot less than what you originally put in because of the price of the stable coin. That was something about this that I really didn't like and really rubbed me the wrong way. It really didn't feel right. It's like, why are you using crypto? Why don't you just use regular US dollars or I don't know, something else that makes a lot more sense? So, I just think that with this whole selling your channel thing, I think two things. I think one, there's so many red flags and they're like obvious. There's so many glaring red flags. I just don't think this is something you should do. I think most people should not do this unless you have enough money and you want to do it, whatever. If you've got enough money and this is something you decide you want to do, then all for it. But if you're somebody who doesn't really have a whole lot of money, but you think that you're actually going to get a return from this and make money, I'm really not so sure. And then the other thing that I would say about it is, I keep telling you guys this, what YouTuber would sell a portion of their future revenue of their channel? What YouTuber would do that? Because my thing is with ClearValue Tax and Stockmo, my question would be, well, does that include a portion of your sponsorship revenue? Based on my research, I don't think sponsorship revenue is included based on what I was reading. I think it's just YouTube ad revenue. So I think that they still get to keep their sponsorship money. And then my other question would be, what about your Patreon money? Because for me, when I think of buying somebody's YouTube channel revenue, do I get a portion? Does my investment include a portion of all your revenue sources from YouTube? Does that include course sales? Does that include Patreon, your monthly Patreon that you're making from your fans? Does that include sponsorships? Based on my research, I didn't see any indication that it did. And that worries me even more because now you're really getting screwed because newsflash, most of these YouTubers, their main source of revenue isn't YouTube ad revenue. My main source of revenue isn't even YouTube ad revenue. When I look at my own YouTube ad revenue, this month I've made like $2,000, $3,000 in ad revenue. Not much. When I look at sponsorships, I've made 3x the amount of money just from sponsorships this year than I've made from YouTube ad revenue. So when you take that into account, how much of the channel revenue are you really getting? That's what you need to ask yourself too. If you're only getting the ad revenue, my opinion, you're kind of getting screwed, especially considering the fact that every single finance YouTuber, even the biggest ones, Graham Stephan, Andre Jig, me, Kevin, whoever, everybody except for Caleb Hammer is losing views. Caleb Hammer is the only one who is only getting bigger and getting more views. Shout out to him. But everybody else, they're losing views. So if you're invested in their ad revenue, my question is, how much are you honestly going to make because their channels aren't even growing? Are their channels in terms of ad revenue going to make the same amount of money that it did in previous years? Will it make the same amount of money it made in 2021, 2022? Probably not. They're probably going to make less money in ad revenue. And I think they realize that. which is why they are accepting this partnership with Gigastar. It's another revenue stream for them. They're like, well, hey, our ad revenue is crap anyway. I might as well give away a portion of that. And again, ad revenue is not the biggest parts of their business. It's the sponsorships and the Patreons and the courses and the memberships. So that's just the biggest thing that really worries me about this. So overall, ClearValue tax, Brian, I got no beef with you, man. You're cool. We're cool. I'm just giving my honest opinion. And to everybody who's watching this video and supporting, thank you for watching and supporting and hearing my thoughts. I just wanted to give my honest thoughts here. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but it would not surprise me if this did not go well. Everything about it just screams red flag. Everything about it just screams disaster. And I'm just giving my God honest opinion. I'm not calling anybody a scammer. I'm not saying anybody has ill intentions. I'm just telling you my honest opinion. I think that these YouTubers who are offering a percentage of their channel, something is off here. And I'm not 100% sure that it's going to work out for everybody. I think it'll work out for Gigastar and it'll work out for the creators that they're partnering with. But do I think it's going to work out for the investors who are investing in the YouTube channel's ad revenue? I'm not so sure. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. See you in the next one.